please come in and be seated. You know, the name Moodivator suits you perfectly because every time I see you, you put me in a bad mood. Your infractions this week are excessive and harsh penalties will be offered which go well beyond your regular confession. You continue to fail the standard test required to be a St. Joe's girl. You have more black marks against you than a white tiled floor. Now let's review those infractions now. Put your hand down, no but sister, and you will not have the opportunity to speak. I do not want to hear your voice again. That's all I'm hearing in the halls right now, the effects of which are spreading like a bad virus, which have got to be stopped. Now let's begin. After your last confession, you were heard using your outdoor voice, uttering, "Please, Father, I'd rather have the 10 Bloody Marys option." You were seen out of uniform wearing little else than tight attire, exposing parts that should not be seen. That's what the bloomers are for. You were heard making reference to body parts that should not ever be displayed or discussed with others. That is precisely why you change back to back in the locker room. You alluded in public to uttering a foul, never to be heard aloud word starting with F. Surely you learned that when you read the Valley of the Dolls, when you should have been reading your Baltimore Catechism. And you were witnessed by more than a few drawing negative attention to yourself. Do you understand? When you do that, it affects all women, and there is ample evidence of you repeatedly behaving in an extremely unladylike manner. If this continues and you cannot try to be normal, there will not be a future for you in the convent. And those videos, surely you had to be under the influence. Did your friends inject vodka in your oranges at lunch once again? Now wipe that smirk off your face, but not with your hands. Your hands must stay off your face and remain on your lap at all times, unless, of course, you're blessing yourself. And now is not the time for your disrespect. All use this measuring stick for far more than social distancing between you and the Holy Ghost. Carole, you have left me no choice other than to issue a home detention, which could last until the end of the school year. Is that clear? This should keep your influencing of others under close wraps. The less exposure you have and display will surely benefit us all. Now let's bow our heads together for a short ejaculation. And before you leave, remember this week's Latin phrase, sede in domo tua. Stay home. Now you're dismissed.